Welcome to my lecture. Today we are going to learn about the cockroach, which is a common household pest which causes the diseases to us. Cockroaches found everywhere, so they are omnipresent. They are omnivorous. They eat everything, even though whenever the food is not available to them, they eat the same species. That means they shows cannibalism. Now, the first part, that is actual position of cockroach in kingdom Animalia, which is called as systematic position of cockroach. That means, in other words, it is called as classification of cockroach. Now, the kingdom of cockroach is Animalia because the cockroaches shows the characteristic features of all animals. That means they are heterotrophic mode of nutrition. The phylum is Arthropoda. Arthro means jointed and poda means the legs or appendages. So the reason of phylum Arthropoda is jointed appendages. Now class is Insecta. Insecta is the largest class of phylum Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum of kingdom Animalia. Insecta because there are one or two pairs of wings attached to the thoracic region, and these wings they are used for flying purpose. So class is Insecta. Then order Dactyoptera because the insects having filiform antenna with many segments. So this antenna is also jointed, and so order becomes Dictyoptera. Then family is Blattidae because there are wings, forewings and hind wings. Out of these, the hind wings they are folding, so the family becomes Blattidae. Genus is Periplanata and species of cockroach, commonly found cockroach is Americana because the origin of the cockroaches is in America. That's why species is Americana. Or again revise this one. Kingdom is Animalia because they are heterotrophic. Phylum Arthropoda having jointed legs. Then class Insecta because two pairs of wings. Order Dictyoptera because they having the sensory organ called antenna. Family Blattidae because hind wings are folded. Genus Periplanata and species is Americana. See, this is a cockroach having the genus Periplanata and species that is Americana. Then morphological structure of cockroach. When we observe the cockroach from outside, we found the two surfaces. So dorsal view and ventral view. Whenever we observe the cockroach from dorsal side, we observe the structure like this, which is shown in first diagram, and when we observe it from ventral side, the structure observes like this. So this is the dorsal view of cockroach and this is the ventral view of cockroach. Now the morphological characters or external features of cockroach. We observe that the cockroach, the color of cockroach is dark brown. So first character, that is the color. The body of cockroach, it is elongated one and body is segmented. It shows metameric segmentation. It is dark brown or reddish brown in color. it is covered by means of a skeleton. So the exoskeleton, it is made up of thick and hard structure. And this thick and hard exoskeleton, it is made up of calcareous plates. Actually, there are 6 calcareous plates, and these 6 calcareous plates, they are called as sclerites. Now, there are 6 calcareous plates, and these are the two plates which are present on dorsal side. These dorsal plates are called as tergum, singular tergum, plural terga. So there are two tergas, two plates present on ventral side. They are called as sternum. Then two plates which are present on the lateral side, they are called as pleuron. So overall there are 6 plates in exoskeleton. These all plates, they are fused with each other, forming a whole structure. This exoskeleton, it is coated or covered by means of a waxy impermeable structure which is impermeable to water, so that the body is protected. So this waxy coating protects the body from the loss of water and provides the rigidity, and it also provides the surface for attachment of body muscles. Now, the body is divisible into 3 segments, 3 parts. The first part is called, which is in anterior position, it is called as head. The middle part is called as thorax, and the lower part is called as abdomen. So body is divisible into 3 parts: head, thorax and abdomen. Now the thorax, which is the middle part, it is made by 3 segments, and these segments, they are called as prothoracic segment, mesothoracic segment and metathoracic segment. So all these 3 segments, they bears one pair of walking legs. So to this prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax, a single leg pair is attached. In case of mesothorax and metathorax, a one pair of wing is attached. The forewing is attached to mesothorax and hind wing is attached to the metathorax. Now, the metathoracic wing, that is the hind wing, covers the forewings, and that's why these hind wings are protective in function. This hind wing is non-transparent. It is dark, stiff, it is opaque and leathery. It is not useful for flying purpose. It is only there for the protection. So this hind wing get modified for the protection purpose. This hind wing shows the folding structure below the tegmina, and it is useful for flying purpose. Now in head region, there are mouth parts. These mouth parts are biting and chewing type of mouth parts. So see, there are different kinds of mouth parts. The first mouth part, which is present in the upper region, this is called as labrum. Labrum is also called as the upper lip. Then to the side of this upper lip, these two serrate margin structures are present, and these structures having the teeth, it is called as mandible. So these teeth only present in this mandibular region. They are not present in mouth cavity. So the serrate margin having a calcareous hard structure which is teeth, and that's why these mandibles, they are hard, thick and triangular structures which are present just below the labrum, and they are useful for the cutting of food material. Then below that there are two longer structures. These structures, they are called as maxilla. So this maxilla having the jointed structures, and this jointed larger structure is called as maxillary pulp. This maxillary pulp is useful to hold the food which is falling down from the mouth cavity. So to enter this food back into the mouth is the function of this maxillary pulp. Now the last part which is present exactly opposite to that, the labrum, is labium, and this labium is also called as lower lip. It also has the labial pulp or hand-like structures which is jointed part, and this labial pulp also functions same to that of the maxillary pulp. In between all these four structures, at the center there is a tongue. This tongue is also called as hypopharynx. This tongue is very small. It is cylindrical mouth part. It is present at the center of mouth cavity. This hypopharynx or tongue, it bears several sensory setae on its pre-end. This is about the mouth parts. Then in head region there are two compound eyes. See, here in cockroach there are two dark colored spots which are present just below the antenna. These parts are called as compound eyes. So there are two compound eyes. Now this is compound eyes, and these compound eyes, they are made up of the smaller structures. These smaller structures which are hexagonal in shape, these structures, they are called as ommatidia. So each ommatidium forms a single image, and all the images which are formed by means of all the ommatidia, they are collected together, and then a single blur image is produced by means of this compound eye. As it is a compound eye, it has a less resolution, being common during night, and that's why it these cockroaches, they are nocturnal vision. Then another part which is present in head region is fenestrae or ocelli. These fenestrae or ocelli, these are paired circular areas which are present at the side of eye, which are present at the base of antenna. Each fenestrae acts as a simple eye, and it's responsible for detecting the light. These fenestrae of cockroach, they take part in perception of light, so they only gives the perception of light. Then next organ, actually this is a sensory organ, and it is the antenna. Now see, the movable part in this figure is antenna. Now this antenna, it is a multifunctional sensory appendage which generates the olfactory, gustatory, tactile, thermal and humidity senses. So actual it gives the five functions. It shows the five different kinds of sensation. Olfactory, that means sense of smell. Gustatory, that means sensation of taste. Then tactile, that means sensation of touch. Then thermal, that means sensation of the temperature, and humidity means sensation of the moisture. So it gives five different sensation. Because most cockroach species are nocturnal, then the tactile sense of antenna would be essential to determine the position, the shape and texture of surrounding object in the dark. It helps in darker region. So this is about the antenna. During next lecture, we are going to study about the next morphological part, that is thorax, and then abdomen. Thank you.